We are in the 207 kitchen at O. Kaiser Studios today to make pumpkin chiffon pie. Be still my beating heart. Pumpkin chiffon makes it a little bit lighter. It still has all the flavor of pumpkin, but because it's lighter, you can actually eat more, which is all that really matters. So let's get started. This goes together very, very easily. We've got all our dry ingredients in the saucepan, and then we're gonna add the wet ingredients. You know the drill. So we've got an envelope of Knox gelatin in the saucepan, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we add in the wet ingredients. We're going to start off with half a cup of milk, 1/4 cup of water, and you're going to just mix all this together. I don't even have the heat on yet, but I will in just a second. 3 eggs separated, and I didn't want to give you the joy of watching me separate eggs, so these are the 3 yolks that are going in. Finally, we're going to add about a small can of pumpkin. It's 1.5 cups. So that's going to come in here, and we're going to scrape all our pumpkin out. Okay, and then I'm going to turn on a very low heat. There we go. And what you want to do is just keep stirring this together, blending it all. Very slow heat. You don't want the eggs to cook. You just want everything to kind of warm up. And we're going to do that for about 10 minutes. And now we're just going to put it into a bowl, just like that. And then the whole mixture is going to go right into the refrigerator for about 45 minutes so that it begins to sort of solidify a little bit. And during those 45 minutes, you're going to stir it every couple minutes. Just open the refrigerator door, give it a little stir, and then put it back. So our mixture has been in the refrigerator for a few minutes. I've just taken it out. I'm going to give it a nice stir. It's starting to cool off, obviously, and we're just going to stir it every 5 or 10 minutes or so. We're ready for the next and final step. So we separated 3 eggs when we started this. The egg yolks went into the pumpkin mixture. Now we're going to beat the egg whites, hopefully. And when I separated the eggs, I put the egg whites in the refrigerator so they would stay cold. And we're gonna just let this go for a while till we get our egg whites nice and fluffy. And as they get fluffier, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm gonna add in the sugar. Not bad. So our egg whites are nice and firm. We've added a little bit of sugar to that. The pumpkin mixture that was in the refrigerator for 45 or 50 minutes or so that we stirred every so often is now, it kind of mounds up a little bit. So it's ready to go. So we are gonna add this into that and then fold it all together. And I'm still using my wooden spoon, but now I'm gonna use a spatula. So we get all the pumpkin in there. Now we're going to fold that all together till it's sort of consistent. So we're all ready to put it together. Full disclosure, I have never made a homemade pie crust in my entire life. This is a store-bought pie crust that I baked earlier, and I let it cool. Make sure your pie crust is good and cool. And then you've got your pumpkin chiffon all mixed up. So we're going to put that right into the pie shell. And then you're going to let it chill in your refrigerator for a couple hours till it's good and set. And then you're ready to go. You can serve it with homemade whipped cream. You can serve it with whipped cream out of a can. Or you can serve it with vanilla ice cream. Or you can just eat it just the way it is. It's so delicious. Of course, as always, we will have the recipe in the 207 section of our News Center Maine website and app. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who watches 207, and we will be right back.